Good morning, Collective and Soul Tribe. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far today. Right now the time is 9:20 a.m. where I am. So obviously this video is being done in the morning, and most likely I'm going to try my best to post it in the afternoon so that you guys can get that and you guys can watch it whenever time you have some free time. I understand that we all work. Either you have kids or, we all have responsibilities and that we're busy. But I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for supporting my page, liking, commenting, sharing, anything that helps my page, when it comes to what I'm trying to support or what I'm trying to promote at this time, especially when it comes to spiritual coaching and growth, and also when it comes to self. Okay, a lot of times, we go through life, we want guidance or we want some type of clarity, but we don't know who to go to or we don't know who to trust, right? So I do appreciate it, guys. I know there's other people out there who do the same thing I do, but I'm just grateful that I'm even able to get support, right? Even if it's just a small like or a comment or whatever the case may be, I'm just glad for the support. I'm glad to be able to communicate with you guys, especially if it resonates. I feel really good actually when I see messages like that, because it just means that you and I are connecting, right? It means that you and I are on the same frequency or the same vibration, right? So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to you guys who do support my page. Those who are regulars and are constant, like they're consistent, meaning they're there like every day or they're just liking. I appreciate you guys too. Thank you very much. Hopefully one day when I get to that point in my life where I have enough followers or financially I'm able to, maybe I can do some free readings and things like that. But for now, right now, I'm just trying to build my soul tribe. I'm just trying to build my collective right now. And yeah, so I do appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. And let's just jump right into it, okay, guys? So yeah, today is December 11th. I'm going to pull some tarot and oracle messages for you guys to see what you might need to know, especially for today. It is the 11 portal. So some of you guys may resonate with the 1111 portal that you guys see on YouTube, or even the 1212 portal could be very significant when it comes to manifestations, abundance, and things like that. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for December 11th? What messages do you have for the collective for December 11th? What messages do you have for the collective for December 11th, please? And if you guys would like to book a reading, all the information is in the description and in the link on my page. And again, thank you again for supporting my page, you guys. So Spirit, please give the collective clarity and understanding at this time. What does the collective need to know for December 11th? What clarity can you give them for December 11th, please? What does the collective need to understand at this time? Thank you, Spirit. So we have here King of Cups, okay? This could be you, okay? This could be, your energy or what you guys could be embodying at this time. Now, before I even get any further, what I'm going to do is, because you guys know I like to do my research, I am going to check the moon cycle and see where the moon cycle is right now. So it's at the last quarter moon right now in Virgo. So there could be this energy of like grounding yourself at this time. This could be Virgo and Libra. Okay, so the last quarter moon is going into Libra, and then on December 14th, it goes into Scorpio. Okay. So December 14th is very significant for some of you guys. This could be the weekend, okay, but this could be also confirmation, but something just told me, let me just check the moon cycle. Let me see what's going on, because I feel like the moon cycle could also be affecting some of, the collective, especially if you have water placements. That is definitely a sign. But King of Cups, okay, some of you guys are into counseling, psychology, healing professions. Even when it comes to stepping into like a new financial fulfillment, there's something about you receiving financial stability for what it is that you're doing right now, right? So again, emotional maturity could be very significant. Maybe when it comes to love, you guys have matured, or you guys have realized certain things that you don't, that you don't need, that don't resonate with you. Even if it's past relationships, there is something about this energy where, some of you guys could feel as though maybe, okay, and I'm only saying maybe because, again, this is a collective reading, right? But there is something about control, okay? Maybe you guys are trying to control an outcome when it comes to love, and Spirit could be saying to just let it flow like water, okay? Let things flow like water. If you are a water sign, now I'm not saying that you shouldn't be logical. Obviously, have discernment, be logical too. But sometimes logic overweighs the heart, and sometimes the heart overweighs logic, okay? It just depends on the situation that you're in. You have to make a decision sometimes, and that decision could be really hard, okay? So when it comes to your career, your finances, what you love to do, that could be confirmation. Okay, that could also be a sign for some of you guys that are dealing with this energy at this time, right? So again, for some of you, 14 is about foundation shifts. You guys are shifting in your foundations. Now, this could be a work, love, actual finances, but there's a shift, okay? So some of you guys who resonate with this, there is a shift. This could be past energy, okay? 14 represents that when it comes to foundation shifts, and then 1 + 4 = 5. So for some of you guys, this is change, okay? This could be change. This is about freedom, adventure. So some of you guys are stepping more into this freedom type of adventurous energy, which is you embracing new beginnings, right? This could be new experiences that you guys are experiencing as well. And also when it comes to being adaptable. Yeah, clarity. The same thing I said. So you guys could be receiving clarity, having breakthroughs, new ideas, visions. Okay, Ace of Swords is about having a breakthrough. So this could be, like I said, logic versus the heart, heart versus logic, right? Some of you guys, when it comes to new beginnings, you guys are stepping into that. You guys are self-starters, individuals that have power when it comes to pioneering, new things. Some of you guys are considered as a trailblazer, right? So when it comes to you focusing and having a will to act, that is also confirmation for some of you. This is about for first house. For some of you guys who have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your first house, please keep in mind this is how maybe, you feel when it comes to your appearance or how people see you. Even when it comes to like individuality, new beginnings, your first impressions are very, significant. How you communicate could be very significant. How adaptable could be very significant, right? Your identity, right? And how you approach life, how you view the world is very significant as well. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What else do you have for the collective for December 11th, please? What do they need to know for December 11th, Spirit? What other clarity can you give the collective for December 11th? Ooh, thank you. This one fell on the floor. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to planning, okay, making first steps, even when it comes to making decisions, some of you guys are leaving comfort, okay? Now, leaving comfort could be anything. This could be taking a risk when it comes to like a new job. This could be taking a risk when it comes to, leaving the country, right? So, sorry guys, I just got a text message, so you'll see that I maybe paused the video. But yeah, leaving comfort zones is very significant. Taking a risk, moving forward. So when it comes to like partnerships, when it comes to wanting more balance or more harmony within your life, some of you guys are realizing that, especially if it's a living situation, some of you guys realize that you cannot live with other people, right? Another thing that may be, significant too is stepping into newer partnerships that actually fulfill you, that are actually manifesting for you, right? So if you're someone who's very slow paced and empathic, let's be realistic. You're not going to want to be in a role that is very fast paced, meaning it's always go, go, go. Okay, they're always, there's always bickering, there's always going back and forth, there's always a competition of like who is first and who is this. That's the energy that you guys could be feeling. So, when it comes to counseling or being an empath or using your gifts, some of you guys could feel like in this day and age, things are moving so fast paced that people are not even realizing that they need to slow down as well and actually smell the roses, or slow down and realize that, you know what? Life is going a little bit too quickly than I expected. Maybe I need to stop and actually like pay attention to what's around me. Okay, some of you guys realizing that once you start paying attention about what's around you, you start to realize certain things, and that is why you guys could be, you know, planning, right? Making that first step or first decision of leaving your comfort zone. Leaving your comfort zone could be a 9 to 5, okay? Knowing that you're going to get a steady income, right? When you're not 9 to 5, you don't know when that money's coming in. You just know you have to hustle, right? So obviously take what resonates with that message. Twos talk about balance, okay? Having a mutual understanding when it comes to, emotional and sensitive people who are very empathic, right? And also when it comes to finances, your finances could be basically your possessions, okay? Material desires, your work ethics, your values, even your daily routines are very significant, and how you show up, okay? What makes you feel comfortable and you stepping out of that. So self-care could be very significant when it comes to your priorities, making sure you take care of yourself, okay? Mars talks about, taking action. Aries is about taking action, being very direct, being very bold, okay? So what you could be attracting right now is people who are very direct, who are very bold, okay? People who say it like they mean it and mean it like they say. Okay, and I understand that. For someone who has an Aries moon, I totally get it, because a lot of times people think that I'm too blunt. Okay, I would rather be blunt and say how I feel, right, than to sugarcoat anything and have you question my motives. Okay, one thing I notice about fire signs, and that's one thing I respect about fire signs, everybody can say what they want, and I notice there's a lot of zodiac hatred. Okay, like just because you had a bad experience with a specific zodiac sign doesn't mean all of them are the same, and I get it. Sometimes we're all having fun, it's kicks and giggles, whatever, right? I get all of that. Okay, but some of you guys, what I see online, the hatred is real, okay? The hatred for Geminis are real, for Libras are real, okay, for Cancers are real, and people don't realize there's healed and unhealed zodiac placements, signs, people, okay? It's not even just about the placements, it's also people. I'm just saying, okay? Like I said, it's kicks and giggles. I understand that, but some people, it seems very deep rooted, okay? Like a lot of people need a lot of healing when it comes to that. I've had very bad experiences with Geminis, but guess what? Every time I meet a Gemini, I treat that Gemini just like a new Gemini. It's just common sense. People who know Cancers automatically assume, oh, you're manipulative. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. Oh, it's not the women, it's the men. And it's like, ew. I'm sorry, like, ew, I hate that, okay? So, yeah, intuition could be very significant. High Priestess, this is about spirituality, inner unconscious voice, okay? Secrets. Number 2, partnerships, moon energy, right? Finances, business, your possessions, daily routines, okay? So, using your intuition could be very significant, or even just tapping more into your intuition could be a sign for some of you guys. But like I said, when it comes to being very disrespectful to other people's placements or zodiac signs or whatever the case may be, right? And I'm only touching on this because I see it a lot for some reason on TikTok, and I think it's so strange, right? Like, meeting somebody who's a specific placement, you're meeting that person for a reason, okay? A lot of times when you meet a Sagittarius, it's because of adventure. It's about being open. It's about exploration, okay? When you meet a Cancer, it's about nurturing, home, okay? Priorities when it comes to self, okay? Taking care of the home, right? When you meet someone who's a Virgo, someone who's analytical, organized, okay? Business oriented. You get what I'm saying, guys? Like, you meet specific zodiac signs because you're supposed to learn something. There's a lesson to be learned. Okay, I live with 2 Libras, male and female. Okay, when it comes to Libra men, I could categorize them all, but I'm not. I'm only going to speak about this one Libra guy that I deal with, and it's not even like family like that, okay? So again, I had a really bad experience with that Libra. He did the most, okay? But guess what? Every Libra man that I meet, I'm not going to treat them how I was treated or how that Libra treated me. Now, my mom is a Libra, okay? And again, nobody's perfect. Okay, love my mom to pieces. I love Libra women to pieces. Okay, the ones that I've met so far, right? But does that mean that she has her, her hiccups? We all do. Okay, so this is what I'm saying by there's healed and unhealed. But to go around and be like, as a Cancer, I hate. It's like, oh my gosh, get a grip. Okay. Anyways, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords, okay? So again, like I said, Knight of Swords is about impatience, focused, perfectionist, ambitious, right? So like I said, taking action, right, when it comes to this energy. So again, you guys could be meeting new people. That's maybe also why I said that. You guys could be meeting people with different placements, okay? I was going to say also, it's either you're meeting people with different placements that are like from you, or there's something about receiving clarity when it comes to your intuition about, certain people, places, and things. So even when it comes to like tarot readings, right? Like you could have discernment about certain readers, right? And this is not even just TikTok. This could be on Instagram, on YouTube. Like, those readings that are always like, you know, like the video if you want your ex to come back. I hate those. I hate those, okay? I don't know what it is, but like your intuition could be very significant. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. Yeah, so we have a new day, okay? Stepping into a new day, receiving clarity, stepping into this new foundation or this new life, okay, that you guys are walking into. We have integrity at the bottom of the deck, okay? So when it comes to your integrity, right, what will you accept versus what will you not accept? And it almost feels like if it doesn't match your integrity, you're not going to do it. Okay, so some of you guys could have really high integrity about yourself. Like your morals are very significant, okay? So Spirit, what else do you have when it comes to the collective's integrity? Thank you. Frustration wanted to show up, okay? So you could have people really frustrated. This could be you or someone else's energy too. But you could be really frustrated as well that people are trying to box you in, okay? Like basically trying to fit a box into a circle, okay? When you're someone who's very multidimensional, okay, there's more than one that you can do. You can do a lot of things. And for some of you guys could feel frustrated about that, or people could feel frustrated about the collective's energy because you guys are not entertaining certain things anymore. Okay, you guys are not entertaining things anymore that make the mind feel small. So even when it comes to low vibrational people, you're not accepting that. Yeah, you guys are stepping into your magic. And that's what's frustrating people. Faith at the bottom of the deck, okay? So there is something about having frustrations too about where you're going as well. For some of you guys could feel frustrated because, the path may not be really clear. And that's understandable. That is okay. Okay, guys, it is okay to feel frustrated. Okay, but don't let that take over your life. I always say if you're not having a good day today, tomorrow's a brand new day. And for some of you guys, maybe yesterday was a bad day and today's a new day. right? So release whatever frustrations that you have and step into your magic. Okay, some of you guys are needing to do that. You guys are needing to step out of your frustrations and step more into your magic, okay? So that could be confirmation as well for the collective when it comes to dealing with certain people as well. People will make you feel like this, especially if you're sensitive to other people's energy, right? Step into your magic. Don't be scared to step into your magic. Yeah, so death, okay? Releasing and letting go what no longer serves you, especially with the number 9 card. This is about religion. For some of you, higher education, divination, okay? So some of you guys are releasing and letting go. Deaths and transformations are very significant when it comes to rebirth. So even when it comes to secrets, secrets could be coming out when it comes to certain things, okay? That could be confirmation. But 6 and 3 equals 9, and this talks about completion, right? So when it comes to compassion, being a light worker is very significant. Endings leading to transformation. So some of you guys could have went through certain endings, stormy, especially yesterday with the weather. There was a winter storm in Canada. Like for some of you guys, maybe you guys couldn't go to work, or there's something that you wanted to do and the weather just stopped you from doing it. Guys, rejection is protection, okay? You guys could have went through certain storms, and that is why, you know, the death card is showing up, because you guys are releasing what no longer serves you. Okay, you guys are stepping into newer beginnings. This could be opportunities, okay? But whatever this is, it's something brand new, meaning you've never done it before. Okay, so we have trust in the guidance you're receiving. Archangel Uriel has blessed you with a brilliant epiphany. I am also present to clear away your worries so you can trust your divine guidance. Number 35, okay? So 8 is very significant, like I mentioned too, when it comes to death and transformations. This was just confirmation too. And also when it comes to stepping into your power, okay? Leadership and success is very significant. Prayer from the heart is also significant. So some of you guys could have prayed about something, you know, from the heart. It says 23. And for some of you guys, I don't know why, but Psalms 23 could be very significant. I know there's 2 Psalms or 3 that are very popular. It's 23, 90, and I think 91. So Psalms 23 could be very significant when it comes to, you know, the Lord preparing a table in front of your enemies. Okay, so there could be something about that where, you know, you are being prepared. Your table is being prepared right now in front of your enemies so that your enemies can see what it looks like to be successful, but what it looks like to be successful without tearing other people down or taking people down with them. Okay? Let that sink in for those who resonate with that. But the number 5 is very significant when it comes to change. Okay, you guys are stepping into, like I said, new opportunities. This is freedom, okay? Maybe you guys never had certain freedom as well when it comes to, you know, dealing with certain people, places, and things. And that could be confirmation for some of you guys, okay? Yeah, romance is very significant. And at the bottom of the deck, we have let go, okay? So when it comes to romance, you guys are letting go, like I said. This could be, like I said, friends, family, whatever is no longer, you know, serving your highest purpose, or it feels like it's holding you back. Let it go. And you know what's so funny? Sometimes even it could be family and friends, and Spirit is saying to let that go. It's hard, but let it go. Not to say that, you know, maybe you guys have no contact with certain family and friends, or, you know, there's certain things that happen, right? And, you know, maybe you guys are going through that transition as well. So that could be confirmation where some of you guys may feel like it's kind of hard, right? When it comes to that transition. I'm going to get an angel number just to see what shows up. And this video is a little bit long because, you know, I like to go in depth of the messages, especially whatever's being channeled, because again, it is a collective reading and, you know, it's for everybody. So I want to make sure I get all the messages, okay? But stability is very significant. Some of you guys are releasing romance so that you can focus on your stability. Now, romance doesn't have to be, like I said, romantic, like, you know, partnerships as in boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend. But it could necessarily mean that you guys are releasing romance when it comes to family, when it comes to friends, when it comes to certain things that are distracting you. Now, it's one thing to have people in your energy who support your hustle, support your flow, but it's another thing if they're distracting you from your goals, your dreams, and things of that matter. Infinity at the bottom of the deck as well. Okay, so your energy is infinite, okay? Not sure who needed to hear that, but your energy is infinite. Okay, there's infinity of your energy, you know, able to go around, not just for yourself, but for other people. Okay, so you bring a certain light to people that, you know, not a lot of people see this, right? So luck is very significant. Okay, 4-leaf clovers. So it's almost like Spirit is saying luck is on your side and have faith in that, okay? Yeah, sailing boats wanted to show up. This has been coming up a lot. So some of you guys are sailing away, having trust that things will work out the way that they're supposed to, okay? Initials Q wanted to show up as well. So you could have the initials Q in your name. And then we also have here a candy cane. Okay, so holidays are very significant too. Like I said, for some of you guys, you may not be celebrating the holidays. That's understandable. Everyone has their reasons why. For some of you guys too, when it comes to traditions, even if you guys are on vacation for the holidays, there is something about having a transition in your traditions. Okay, now having a transition into your traditions, meaning, and I'll use myself as a guinea pig so you guys can, you know, understand these examples is, you know, say your family has, you know, Christmas dinner every year and you're the one person that says, I'm not going. That could be confirmation. You could be the one that's like, I'm not going. I would rather stay home, watch Netflix, play with my dog or my cat, and, you know, scroll on social media or learn something new, like a language or something. I would rather educate myself than sit around a table with people who don't like me or don't support me or who don't genuinely, you know, love me for me, my authentic self. Now, that could be some of you guys right now. Not everybody is in that situation. Some people are celebrating the holidays, some people are not, okay? So stockings could be very significant where maybe nostalgia, maybe you have certain memories as a kid where, you know, your parents would have stuffings in the stockings and, you know, things like that, okay? But I am going to end it here because the video is almost 30 minutes. I just saw angel number 2727, so that could be a sign for some of you guys that resonate with this. But yeah, I'm going to end it, guys. Again, thank you for the love, the support, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, have a good one. Happy Thursday. It's Baby Friday. We made it, y'all. Tomorrow will be Friday, so we made it. We're almost there. One more day, okay? One more day. All right, y'all. So anyways, have a good day. All right, stay blessed, stay positive, always stay in your high vibrations. Don't let anybody, you know, make you go into that low vibration again. Okay, we are better than that. All right, guys, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.